Assalamu alaikum students. Our today's topic is conditional probability distribution. If function of xy is a joint PDF function of two random variables, then the conditional probability density function of the random variable x given that y equals to function of xy divided by h of y. Similarly, the conditional probability density function of y given that x equals to function of xy divided by g of x. Note down one thing, that g of x and h of y must be greater than 0. Here you have a question and you have to find out the conditional probability of x given that y and conditional probability of y given that x. For both the formula, function of xy remains same and we have to find out g of x and h of y. G of x means integrate the function with respect to y. So we integrate this function, it becomes 2y from the limit 0 to y minus x. Here introduce y, that is 0 to y minus y square upon 2 from the limit 0 to y. When you solve the function, you will get the value of gx, that is 3 upon 2 minus x. So now our next step to integrate the function from the limit of x h of y. It means we will get 2 x from the limit 0 to 1 minus x square upon 2 from the limit 0 to 1 minus y as it is, and x from the limit 0 to 1. Now apply the limits, it becomes 1 minus 0 minus 1 square minus 0 square upon 2 minus y as it is 1 minus 0. So it becomes 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus y. 3 upon 2 minus y from the limit 0 is less than y is less than 1. Okay ji, first we are going to find out function of xy given that y. It means function of xy divided by h of y. The function was 2 minus x minus y and divided by 3 upon 2 minus y. Take the LCM of the denominator, we will get 3 minus 2y divided by 2. So function of x given that y equals to 2 into 2 minus x minus y divided by 3 minus 2y from the limit of x 0 to 1 and from the limit of y 0 to 1. Now I am going to find out function of y given that x. It means function of xy divided by g of x. Function of xy was 2 minus x minus y divided by 3 upon 2 minus x. Same, 2 minus x minus y as it is. 3 minus 2x when we take the LCM. So we get 2 into 2 minus x minus y divided by 3 minus 2x. Or we can say that function of y given that x equals to 2 into 2 minus x minus y whole divided by 3 minus 2x. From the limit of x, 0 is less than x less than 1 and 0 is less than y less than 1.